And then you look at Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate has picked up on something I've been writing about for a while. He's picked up on a specific area. Now, it's an important area, and that is the way masculinity is being removed from the male. The point being, though, that when masculinity, toxic masculinity and all that started, I said they're going to come for the women next. And they've started to come for the women. And there's a reason for that. You know, the word that opens up everything and takes you through the glass ceilings to the next level and the next level is a simple question. Why? Okay, they're targeting the male and they want to delete masculinity. They want to delete that. I'm not having it. Okay, question. Why? And then they start coming for the women. Why? What's the connection? Because there is a connection. Maybe we can get into it as we go along tonight. And so Andrew Tate has picked up this area of taking masculinity from the male. This is why sperm counts are dropping. This is why testosterone levels are dropping all across the world. This is systematic. So that's good that he's focusing on that. But if you at the same time equate masculinity with having a bloody Bugatti or having lots of money and, you know, being macho man, well, you know, for me, that takes it across the balance point to another imbalance point. And, you know, I was laughing the other day. I caught a video by Andrew Tate in which he said basically that he's been predicting the future. He said, I was talking about the Matrix 2 years ago, he said, right? What? I was talking about it 30 years ago, and you don't know what the Matrix is, mate. These are just words. Oh, it's the Matrix. So what is that? I hope we can get into it because I talk about that in the dream. What is this Matrix? What form does it take? Why does it exist? And so what you're looking at is people, and they become the big names, you know, and they get massive numbers and followings.
And canceled, and Andrew is potentially going to prison for 10 years. Yeah,
but you look at it and you see dots. You don't see dots connected. So another one, and all these people have come out in support of Russell Brand, and that's okay, that's their choice. But it's a bit early to start making judgments, like I say, on things that we know nothing about, because we don't. Another one is Ben Shapiro of the Daily Wire. The Daily Wire is not the alternative media, it's an alternative Republican Party. It's 5 cent centric and it's looking into American politics and analyzing American politics, which is fine. I don't have a problem with any of these people doing what they're doing. I have a problem with the fact that they are together, and I would bring Jordan Peterson into that as well. There's some very interesting things to say about psychology. Again, it's another area, another dot, very interesting stuff. But in terms of the big picture, he ain't got a clue what's going on, frankly.
Right.
And so you've got all these different people in what I call the barricade, and they're all making their contributions. And, you know, I say, okay, fine, yeah, no problem, yeah, good. But
better than the BBC.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and actually, interesting you should mention that, because another one of these barricade organizations is GB News in Britain. You know, this is something that is kind of important to point out. During COVID, right, there was a build-up of rejection and a build-up of awareness that the world wasn't like we thought it was. You know, some of us could see it before because we did the research, but more and more people could see that. And you saw with the COVID protests in London, it started off with a few people. They were picked off by the police. And in the end, there's hundreds of thousands of people walking through London, and the police are standing on the side of the road just watching us go by because there's nothing they could do. The numbers were too great. And there comes a point where, if you like, the resistance needs to be, it needs to have the steam taken out of it. So what you do, you don't keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because if the resistance gets to a certain point, a massive, massive penny drops in the population. Hey, authority doesn't have the power. We have the power. Their power is our acquiescence to their power, our illusion that they have power, but actually the power they're recycling against us is the power we're giving to them in the form of acquiescence. That's their worst nightmare, this global cult I talk about. That people will grasp that. And when you've got the hundreds of thousands of people in London, for instance, we're starting to get there. The police, were bashing people with bayonets at one point, and now they're standing on the side of the road watching us go past because it's just too many people, right? Mm-hmm. The power dynamic was on public display. So you take the steam out. And that's something that I've seen happen with this, if you like, the barricade. It's like we can't get everyone to believe what we want them to believe. So what we'll do is we'll give them people and organizations, and I include GB News in this, if not consciously, then by what it does, we'll give them a bit of an alternative to keep them happy. Okay, this is alternative. And people in this, what I call mainstream alternative, the barricade, they will say some interesting things. They will say some things that people will go, yeah, I agree with that. Well, it's nice that someone's saying it, right? But only to a certain point. So if you look at GB News, I mean, current events is there to be seen.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.